All right. I may have figured it out. We're about to find out. Okay. All right. There we go, boys. Gonna tweet this out. You guys are going to have to let me know how it's doing because I'm actually flying blind right now. I cannot see what I'm streaming. I don't know anything about this game. I know it's short. So we're going to see what's up. It's a point and click game, but I'm not Hi, Ivan, what's up? Yes, Washi. Yeah, big dog. I'll turn down the volume after I finish. What the?
Are we going to keep staring at each other, or are you going to invite me in?
It's just that I wasn't expecting anybody. If you don't mind my asking, what can I do for you?
Interesting.
You need money. I need your investigative skills.
No, I can't be of any help to you.
Okay.
I'm a painter, not a detective. Not anymore. Sorry.
If you'd like to meet me,
Big Samp, I used a special program to force the game to open in windowed mode. Okay. Long time ago, Cable Man. Yeah, I did hear that, Cable Man. Alright. So this is a very old style point and click game. Epic Gamer after the Sunday Night Football game.
Hello, what number can I dial for you?
I'm sorry to disturb you, miss. Can you connect me to the Elysee, 1528? I want to speak to Sophia Blake.
Right away, sir. Sophia Blake, who's speaking?
Miss Blake, this is Gus McPherson. Can we meet? I'd like to clarify a few points
What
with
the heck
you.
just happened?
Meet me in an hour at the restaurant Chez Alexandre. We can talk there.
Huh. So the game craps its pants when you alt-tab out. Look at that. Hello, Salwinder. Look at that. The game has completely crapped its pants because I alt-tabbed out. Okay. So now we know we're not supposed to do that. Alright, let's try that again.
Are we going to keep staring at each other, or are you going to invite me in?
It's just that I wasn't expecting anybody. If you don't mind my asking, what can I do for you?
You need money. I need your investigative skills.
No, I can't be of any help to you. I'm a painter, not a detective. Not anymore. Sorry.
If you'd like to meet me.
So yeah, this is like a very old school point and click game.
Hello, what number can I dial for you?
I'm sorry to disturb you, miss. Can you connect me to the Elysee 1528? I want to speak to Sophia Blake.
Right away, sir. Sophia Blake, who's speaking?
Miss Blake, this is Gus McPherson. Can we meet? I'd like to clarify a few points with you.
Meet me in an hour at the restaurant Chez Alexandre. We can talk there.
Oh.
Good evening, sir. Welcome to Chez Alexandre. Can I do anything for you, sir?
A table has been booked under the name of Blake, Sophia Blake. I'm here to meet up with the lady. My name is Gus McPherson.
This way, please, sir. Miss Blake is waiting for you.
I knew you wouldn't be able to resist for very long, Mr. McPherson. So are you ready to listen to my offer?
I don't think you have understood. All I want to do is paint. Everything else is secondary.
Unfortunately, Mr. McPherson, I'm in Paris to take advantage of your skills as a private detective.
You mentioned an interesting offer. Could you elaborate?
I need you to shed light on a case that is dear to my heart.
I don't wish to appear self-interested, but can we settle my fee immediately?
This is the first time I've hired a detective. The case may take you a few days. I'll give you 500 straight away and 500 per day of fruitful investigation.
That is a very reasonable offer. I accept.
Money is not enough to thank you, Mr. McPherson. The service you are doing is invaluable. Thank you.
Could you give me any more details about the case? So far, it all seems rather cloudy.
I don't know where to start. It was a brutal murder, Mr. McPherson. But for what reason? Here in Paris. My sister. It's my sister Ruby who was murdered. She and her husband Regis were killed. Please find out what really happened.
I don't understand. We've never met before. I've never worked for you, neither here nor in New York. Yet here you are asking me to track down your sister's murderer. Why me, Miss Blake?
Your reputation preceded you, Mr. McPherson. I have friends who know people at the Pinkerton Agency in New York. You worked there as a detective, and had a few problems. The suspicion surrounding you in that murder case proved to be unfounded, of course.
Hopefully, law rep.
The murder was committed in Paris. Do you know exactly where in Paris?
A hotel in the heart of a chic part of Paris, in the 8th district, the Hotel Orphée. They had been there for a week. They were found dead in their room.
Are the police on the case? It may complicate matters if they are. Do you know the name of the inspector who's leading the inquiry?
The officer in charge of the investigation is named Lebrun. But the police are the same in every country, Mr. McPherson. Whether it's New York or Paris, they're hardly fast. That Inspector Lebrun is no exception to the rule.
Your sister and her husband were both American. What were they doing in Paris?
I was supposed to meet them in Paris. You know, Mr. McPherson, visiting Europe was my sister Ruby's childhood dream. When she met Mr. White, Regis, her husband, he made that dream come true. They were so very much in love.
How did they die? Are you certain they were murdered? Maybe they were victims of some terrible accident.
The Whites were found decapitated in their hotel room, Mr. McPherson.
To be perfectly honest, I'm reluctant to take on this case. Primarily because a murder means a murderer. This Inspector Lebrun is better placed to arrest a killer.
Mr. McPherson, if I'm asking you for your help, it's because I have no faith in the police. And that would be so even if I had the entire Quai des Orfèvres at my disposal. The 8th District Police Station, Lebrun especially, is trying to hush up the case so as not to tarnish the good reputation of their area. You understand.
I think I have all the necessary information to begin. You want me to start right away? Is there anything you have forgotten?
The police did not find any items of value in the room. Yet my sister and her husband traveled surrounded by luxury and family heirlooms. It was an obsession.
Hey,
Traveling
Aaron.
with a lot of money is a risky business. It would be a pity if their murder was put down to theft. Are these family heirlooms valuable?
Ruby's good luck charm. A sort of bust in my family for generations, on my grandmother's side. My sister was always her favorite.
I hope to get results fairly quickly. I'll be in touch with you as soon as my investigations yield any new information. Goodbye, Miss Blake.
Shouldn't you be investigating the case, Mr. McPherson?
Don't wanna. Okay, let's steal some cutlery.
Good evening, sir. Welcome to HaWKxXAsYLuM. Can I do anything for you, sir?
Your establishment has been recommended to me for its outstanding menu. Can a table be reserved? Near to a fountain, if possible.
How unfortunate. We have no more tables available this evening. Perhaps you would like to come back tomorrow, although we don't open till 7 o'clock tomorrow, sir. Early next week would be the best. I'm so sorry, sir, but you know, our medieval specialties are very much in demand at the moment. Today's recommended dish is white boar and barley beer, served in the Lutes style. Good evening,
Hello,
sir.
Shoxy.
Welcome to HaWKxAsYLuM. Can I do anything for you, sir?
Very chic restaurant, chez Alexandre. But I'm just passing by.
Our establishment caters to the finest palates in Paris. If you happen to change your mind, we would be only too pleased to welcome you, sir. My name is Tonio. Gee, these suitcases are heavy.
And do not forget, young man, the elevator is still out of order.
Oh, brother.
One second, let me check something. Aha. Okay, there we go. Larry can probably play as long as he wants to, but I don't know why he would continue to want to. But maybe he does.
Good evening, sir. Welcome to the Hotel Orphée. My name is Isidore Petit. What can I do for you?
Are you the manager? My name's McPherson. I'm from the International Office of WAI, Worldwide American Insurance. I'm investigating events that took place in your hotel several days ago. The murders.
The insurance company. Perfect. The Whites left, shall we say, a rather substantial bill that really needs to be settled. You are here about the bill.
Kind of, Aaron.
I'll come clean with you. My employer is a rich American lady.
All right,
with
Fry
no ties to the Whites.
Bogale.
She wants to take a room with you, but recent events have made her sick with worry. I have to check that she will be in no danger here. I have to give my report tomorrow, so you see, I do not have much time.
Oh, that changes everything. What happened in room 507 was totally unique.
Hey, Oliver.
I know there's been a murder, but I don't know any details. How did it happen?
That evening, somebody did not do their job properly. But what can I do? I cannot be everywhere at once. I shall be doubly careful from now on.
Were the Whites always alone in their room?
The Whites received no visitors during their stay here. They were adamant that they should not be disturbed, which is why I refused to give their number to a man who asked to see them the night before their murder.
This man is suspicious. Have you told the police about him?
Like every good citizen. Except that my memory is not what it was. I fear my description will be of no help in tracking this person.
Brian, it's a point-and-click game.
With the description you've given me, I'll be able to draw him myself.
See you later,
I'm
Friol.
something of a painter, too.
You are looking for a description with which you are going to produce a sketch, is that it? Well, I cannot wait to see this. The man was French, Parisian, in fact. No spectacles, no. Small, dark, rather wide eyes beneath large, thick eyebrows. Wide mouth, thin lips, a boxer's nose, solid build, a strapping lad. Typical working-class type. If you want any more information, contact the police directly. I'm afraid that I can do
Aaron,
no more.
yes, I'm all the way caught up in Better Call Saul. I've seen all the episodes.
You again! Sir, I have nothing more to say to you.
Bruh. Maybe I want to go see The Room. Did you ever think about that?
Hello, what number can I dial for you?
I'm sorry to disturb you, miss. Can you connect me to the ASA 1528? I want to speak to Sophia Blake.
Right away, sir. There is no answer, sir. Call back later.
Not yet, David, no.
What can I get you, sir?
Give me a bottle of red.
Yeah, David, Wilson's pretty good at having his passes not get batted down. Despite being short.
Sir?
I would like to inquire about a couple of friends.
May I help you? What's the name?
An American couple who were staying at the Orphe. The Whites. They had a terrible accident. Now they're dead.
I'm truly sorry, sir. It's an awful story. A tragic end.
Do the police have a suspect?
I told them what I knew. I definitely saw someone by the window all evening. That is my testimony. They can do what they like with it.
Can you tell me any more?
You know I would like to help you, but I think you had better deal directly with the police. A man named Lebrun is leading the inquiry.
Probably lasagna cable, man.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't speak French.
I'm sure the front desk clerk will not like to see me going upstairs alone. Must find a ruse or persuade him to come up with me.
You again! Sir, I have nothing more to say to you.
Well, Aaron, that would be the ultimate in grossness.
Hello, what number can I dial for you?
I'm sorry to disturb you, miss. Can you connect me to the post office, please? I'd like to send a telegram.
Right away, sir. Post a telegraph, go ahead, please.
I'd like to send a telegram to New
Young
York,
Link, I've
please.
never heard of Juice World before.
The addressee is one J. Wells of Pinkerton's National Detective Agency, number 57 Broadway. The message reads, "Need information on woman named Sophia Blake. Stop."
I've made a note of it. It will leave this morning. Done.
Are you quite sure, Mr. Beauvais, that you have not seen him?
Yes, I'm sure. Go on, Mrs. Elway, go home. We will take care of
Yes,
this, I
Aaron.
promise.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Beauvais. You're so kind. The next time I'm at Cézanne, I'll bring you back a nice bottle of red wine. That's a promise. Goodbye, then.
Goodbye.
No, Alex, I haven't.
Ah, a little bottle of red. Come on, next.
Ooh, I think I know where this is going. I think I know what I'm gonna have to do here.
Will I help you?
I've been sent by the American government to investigate the murder that took place at the Hotel Orphée. Gus McPherson.
The American Secret Service, but of course. And I am the Queen of England. Come on, papers, please.
I can give you the number of my boss in New York. He'll confirm who I am. He works at the same place as the president, as a matter of fact.
Your boss has to contact us.
My government knows nothing about my interest in this case. Just think of me as a private detective.
A private dick. I see. Well, you'd better show me your license.
Favorite candy?
A license? Of course I have a license. It's back home right now. I can go and pick it up if you want to see it that much.
Peanut butter cups?
But we'll waste a whole lot of time.
Not bad. But you will have to come back. There is no such thing as permits for detectives.
You got me there. But I really am a detective, believe me. In fact, I've been living in Paris for quite some time. I just put my career as a detective on the back burner. But now it's gradually warming up.
This is not New York, Sonny. We are in Paris, and we do not like little snoops here. Who hired you?
It's just that my client pays me very well to keep silent. She's very fond of her privacy.
I have received very strict instructions about the Orphée case. No leaks.
Yeah, I don't listen to rap hardly at all.
And I have everything to gain if you catch my drift.
Just a helping hand so I can launch my investigation in the right direction. That way we will not get our lines crossed. I don't want to impede your work in any way.
Forget it. It is baking in here, isn't it?
Huh, Cassius Marsh is a
You would not
stealer,
happen
wow.
to have anything to drink, would you? Just one for the road.
Okay, post-mortem. Okay, let me see here. It's pretty obvious what I have to do here. Just can't figure out how to do it. Me neither, Joseph. Ah.
Full of promises and empty-handed, huh?
I do happen to have
Okay,
a
there
little
we
something
go.
for you. An amazing bottle of red wine. You cannot say no to that, officer. Don't you feel a little thirsty?
That guy has a big ass. No, Cable Man.
Great. A secret agent reappears.
Jefferson for sure.
Strange lot, you Americans, I swear.
I've read the police report, but I'm sure you can tell me a little more. What are your impressions on the White case?
This case is pretty messy. A foul murder, unclear motive. If Inspector Lebrun needs a hand, he will ask me. For the time being, he is managing on his own like a big boy. That is all I know.
Am I right in thinking Inspector Lebrun is in charge of the investigation on the White case? Would it be possible to meet with him? That way we can compare our information.
He is not seeing anybody, just make a statement.
When I read the file, I noticed the name of a certain doctor, Frank Kaufner. What can you tell me about
Brady
him?
and Herbert.
Dr. Kaufner is our expert. Forensic scientist and above all, psychiatrist. The sort of guy who prefers the company of madmen and corpses to the likes of you and me.
You don't seem to be overly fond of Dr. Kaufner. Is there any particular reason for that?
The chief of police himself imposed Dr. Kaufner on us. It's not going to help matters any.
I've got some information on the Orphée murders. Exceptional information.
Fresh info? You are better informed than us, are you?
If you have no objection, I would rather talk about this with Inspector Lebrun alone.
If you want to speak to him, you have to confide in me first, Sonny.
I give up. Could you at least give him my name? McPherson, Gus McPherson. And tell him I need to see him as soon as possible.
You're wasting your time, Mr. McPherson. Lebrun specifically told me no visitors. Between me and you, he is already pretty busy sorting out all these statements. If we could have a picture of the suspect, our life would be easier.
Of course, if Inspector Lebrun is surrounded by guardian angels like you, he can't be making much headway with his investigations.
If he's not making headway in his investigation, it's his own fault. Lebrun is bending over backwards trying to find the mysterious visitor the Whites had that evening.
Matthias, just a standard jersey from like the NFL Pro Shop or Fanatics.
He's not even cross-checking the statements.
Goodbye.
Yeah, right. Goodbye.
I have an idea. Maybe I can't do that. I don't know. I'm trying to figure this shit out.
Dr. Kaufner's office, please.
It's over there, right at the end of the hall. Make sure you don't get lost.
Jesus. That one Hawks fan, it's a razor. It's a razor.
Come in.
Dr. Frank Kaufner?
What can I do for you, sir?
I'm Gustav McPherson. I've come here to ask you a few questions about the White case.
Tell me what you want to hear. So, you are investigating the incident at the Hotel Orphée?
Yes, Doctor. Your professional opinion on the murders.
Did Inspector Lebrun send you, Mr. Macpherson?
Yes, more or less. I'm here on behalf of Inspector Lebrun.
Let's lie a lot.
You are investigating out of personal interest. What, Mr. Macpherson, is your interest in this case?
A friend of the family was worried, and I'm trying to clarify the situation.
A friend? Are you quite sure? The Whites had no friends in Paris. At least, not as far as I know.
Appearances can sometimes be deceptive, Dr. Kaufner. That's why I would like to clarify this situation by gathering as much information as possible.
I am at your disposal, Mr. Macpherson. How can I help you?
What can you tell me about the scene of the crime? The police have released very few details.
No, I'm always just going to
The
be a
man who
Sioux channel
committed this
Matthias.
murder, and I stress the fact that he is a man, is probably quite overwhelmed at the present time. This crime was committed under the influence of a sudden impulse, without premeditation. His act is now haunting him. He is not himself.
Is this the evidence found at the scene of the murder that will enable you to draw your conclusions?
Sequential repetition of habits. The cure for hysterical behavior is by elimination of the source of anguish. I am just a psychoanalyst, Mr. Macpherson. It is the job of the police to draw conclusions, not mine.
What do you make of the coin found in the victims' mouths?
Do you know, Mr. Macpherson, that in antiquity, superstition had it that we should pay Charon, the boatman of Hades, by placing a coin in the mouth of the dead. These ancient myths are buried deep in our unconscious and resurface when we are overcome by hysteria. Fascinating, isn't it?
Top three
All
wide
that
receivers.
is symbolic, Mr. Macpherson. The murderer
Julio,
himself
Devontae,
probably doesn't even
and Hopkins.
know. Like all symbols, it is up to us to interpret them.
You are implying that the murderer is a victim too, Dr. Kaufner.
We are all victims of the secrets of our soul, Mr. Macpherson. This criminal is no exception. We are all victims of our past. And do you have a suspect, Mr. Macpherson?
I'm on the same trail as the police, only I am surer of my hunch.
It has been a most pleasant conversation, but unfortunately, I cannot afford you more time, Mr. Macpherson. I hope I have satisfied your curiosity. I am very busy, sir. You should speak to Inspector Lebrun for more detailed information.
Great! A secret agent reappears. Strange lot, you Americans, I swear.
Goodbye.
Yeah, right. Goodbye.
What? Oh.
And me who found the studio tiny.
Seriously? Nobody saw that?
Hoping that his break did not.
Wow. This is actually gonna
Here
work.
we go again.
And make sure you do not drop it, young man.
Don't worry about it, Mr. Petit. This is really heavy. Talk about starting a new job on the wrong foot.
Ow! Ow!
Just one more step.
Ooh.
And there we go.
It's a good thing I didn't have the Atlantic to cross.
What the hell? Okay, cool, that worked. Okay, that makes a lot of sense, I guess. Whatever. I can now go up and down willy-nilly.
That's not the room I'm interested in. Anyway, the door's locked. Of course the door is locked. The front desk clerk is hardly likely to open it for me. I must find a way to get in. Mrs. Loiseau?
Ah, it's the detective.
What? How did she know?
Welcome to my home, Inquisitor.
Matthias, it's definitely not blank. It might just be the wrong link. I'll fix it later, but trust me, I have the spreadsheet in front of me. There are over 200 names in it.
Who told you I was a detective, madam?
I am a seer. I simply see things others do not.
If you're clairvoyant, you can tell me what went on in room 507.
The papers and the police are talking about it. But nobody knows the truth.
Hey, Biohazard.
Except me.
What did you tell the police, madam?
Everything I told the police came to pass. Have you read the report? What did they say about it? That I am mad, is that it?
In all the time you've been staying at the Hotel Orphée, did you get to know Mr. Théo Mallet pretty well?
Malet's probably already gone to gamble his soul with the devil. All or nothing.
A clairvoyant? Really? What
Yeah,
luck?
I know, Lester.
So am I.
I can feel the suffering radiating from you.
Have you been the victim of visions, madam? Rather like me? Visions of murder? The White's murder.
Young man, your instinct spoke to you. You are an artist, are you not?
She's pretty good.
Artist, private detective, American, and a lot more besides. At your service, madam.
Do not deny the artist in you, young man. It is your instinct, your sixth sense. It is the key to your survival against an insurmountable force, but you cannot even imagine the existence of. I shall be there to help you find the right path.
Why do you dislike this Mallet so much?
Yes, I do, Matthias.
Yes, I do despise
Do
him.
exclamation point job.
I let him take Kiki for a walk one evening. And he did not come home until the early hours.
Yes, poor Kiki. Is he feeling better now?
For a detective, you are extremely pleasant.
I'm also an artist. Perhaps you'd like to buy one of my paintings.
Take this. They say Napoleon brought it back from his Egyptian campaign. It represents thought, the Egyptian god of arcane knowledge. The ibis of the Nile. It will help you on your quest. Should you have need of guidance, do not hesitate. Come back and see me. You are the detective, are you not?
Did you come into contact with the Whites? While they were alive, of course. If you see them after that, it's your business.
Yeah, I guess, David.
I was only their next-door neighbor.
Can we talk about the night of the murder without using your clairvoyance?
I did speak to the police, young man, but they did not believe me.
The police didn't believe you. That's hardly surprising if you told them you were clairvoyant.
Mr. McPherson, you, along with everybody else, will dismiss the ravings of an old mad woman. You will refuse to see the true culprit. Evil.
Do you believe that evil was in the Whites' room, just like you and I are in here?
The Whites brought evil with them. Evil lurked inside them and devoured them from the inside out, until they were one with it.
This evil, madam, did it know the Whites? No doubt your visions can guide us.
Evil wormed its way into the Whites, slowly, relentlessly destroying their being.
Please, be more specific in your ramblings. Describe this evil to me. Tell me what it is like.
Be on your guard. Evil is temptation. It is man's primal sin.
Mrs. Loiseau, I cannot arrest a culprit based on your ravings about evil. Please be more specific.
My words cannot be understood, Mr. McPherson.
Okay.
They can
enough of that.
only be felt. Come back later. I need to rest. Come back later.
All right, fair enough.
I need to rest.
Matthias, I don't think I would go that far.
Of course the door is locked. The front desk clerk is hardly likely to open it for me. I must find a way to get in. Of course the door is locked. The front desk clerk is hardly likely to open it for me. I must find a way to get in. Of course the door is locked. The front desk clerk is hardly likely to open it for me. I must find a way to get in.
Hello, what number can I dial for you?
I'm sorry to disturb you, miss. Can you connect me to the Elysee, 1528? I want to speak to Sophia Blake.
Right away, sir. There is no answer, sir. Call back later. Hello, what number can I dial for you?
I'm sorry to disturb you, miss. Can you connect me to the Elysee, 1528? I want to speak to Sophia Blake.
Right away, sir. There is no answer, sir. Call back later.
Alright. I think I'm going to call it a night. It's midnight. I'm getting tired. I got to go to bed. We got football stuff to do tomorrow. So I'm going to call it a night here, guys. So I'm going to save here. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I will have a post-game video. I will have a during-game stream. Probably for most of it. And yeah. That's going to do it for me, guys. So peace out, Go Hawks. See you guys tomorrow.